It's your boy Sean Carter. I'm here with Aura Game Day, and I'm also here with.
Coach Lightwork, man. I do not know where to start, but let's talk about it, man.
And talking about the NFL, let's talk about the Eagles versus Packers. What's your thoughts on the game?
Whew. Um, Good game, man. I wasn't expecting this high of scoring. Even though it's an offensive league, I didn't expect it to be this much scoring. Um, Jalen Hurts came to play. 20 for 34, 278, two tuds, and two interceptions. He got to clean up the interceptions though. Saquon, I mean, when you look at their roster, I mean Saquon Barkley, he runs for 109. You
Yeah.
got AJ Brown, he goes 5 for 119. Smith, 7 for 84. Um, go Goddard,
Got it.
4 for 31. Like they're spreading the ball around. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a very good job of spreading the ball around. And the defense came up. I ain't gonna say came up big, but they did what they had to do when it at the right time. Let me say that at the right time.
Right.
And I mean Jordan Love, man. Hope he recovers, speedy recovery. Hope for a speedy recovery. But I mean, he was cooking early. He was cooking early, and then next thing you know, boom, he gets
Yeah.
injured. So
We
um
we did state, for the Eagles to have a win and to we knew they weren't gonna dominate the Packers, but we like for them to win, Saquon gotta be Saquon of old. And not only did he run the ball, but he also caught a touchdown in the receiving game also.
right.
Saquon is probably the most elusive out of him and Derrick Henry as far as running the ball. They both can get you 100 plus yards. But I think Saquon is you can put him out there as a receiver. I don't think
Mhm.
it's enough packages for Derrick Henry to be out there as a receiver, but you can put Saquon out there.
Right.
And he showed against the Packers that he can not only run because he was running all over them, but he can also get spread out wide and catch the ball. And he scored as a receiver also.
Right. Like I said, man, when you have all these weapons and you have a coaching staff that's able to put in a good scheme,
Yeah.
I mean, it could truly just be dominance. Dominance to any team they play against. And then they're in a I hate to say it, but they're in a weak division. Like, I mean, they play the Giants. You got Washington on the come up, and then you got the Cowboys who seem to choke every time the moment comes. So, big no diddy. But it is what it is.
I do believe, even though it's early, I think we're gonna end up having the same four teams at the end. I think it'll be Baltimore Chiefs, 49ers, Eagles. I unless some changes, might see the Lions because I'm not about to disregard them because they was a big sleeper last night that woke a lot of people up.
Right.
But I do think we'll have the same four teams as far as the Final Four goes. That's just me assuming early. A lot of things can change, injuries, and the whole 9 yards. As far as the Packers, man, Jordan Love was doing his thing. Man, nasty injury. I think he'll bounce back. I do not know who their backup is.
Uh, Ma- uh, Willis, Mark. Is it Mark Willis?
It's
Malik Willis. I'm sorry,
good time to
Malik Willis.
in it. Good time to get a backup quarterback. I don't think they have one on the roster before him.
Oh no, Malik Willis.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know he was with the Titans, and I know they just traded for him. So I'm like, good thing you got a backup now because I don't think they had one originally on the roster.
Right, but Malik Willis is gonna have to grow up, and I'm talking about fast. Like he has to hold the fort down
For like
for
three
the
seasons.
next month.
Yeah.
So I will tell him this: your job is to get us to 2 wins. We're gonna do everything we can, but your job is to get us to 2 wins.
His job is to be a game manager, not to do too much,
And use
focus
your
on the
legs when
clock,
it's
focus
necessary.
on check downs, watch a lot of film and understand what's going on because you never know. You might if he out for 36 weeks, that's what 4 games. I don't know if they got a bye early or not. So they're about 4 or 5 games. If you somehow some way go 5-0, it's a lot of talk that's gonna happen.
Nah, it ain't gonna
I'm talking about, I'm
happen.
talking about no, no. I'm talking about as far as other teams trying to get them.
You talking about the Packers?
Yeah, if Malik Willis go 5-0, let's say all right. Let's say Jordan Love is out for 6 weeks.
Right.
If he somehow some way go 5-0, let's say they get a bye. I don't know when their bye is. Let's say he go 5-0, right? There's gonna be a lot of teams interested in Malik Willis. There's gonna be a lot of teams trying to reach out to try to get him because nobody really seen him showcase his talent because the Titans basically drafted him for no reason because he really didn't play. So you're gonna see a team like the Raiders probably reach out because they need a quarterback.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the Raiders are not going to go get another unproven. They're going to go get an unproven guy, but it won't be him. It will
No,
be
I think
through
they're
the
gonna
draft. It'll be through the draft. Malik Willis just needs to do his job for the next 4 to 5 games. I mean, they got the Colts. Hold on. So they got the Colts, the Titans, the Vikings, and the Rams.
never
I
mind.
mean,
Never mind.
that they could pull something out. They could pull something out of those next 4 games. They
Colts are
could pull
stacked.
something out.
The Colts are stacked.
The Colts may be stacked, but the Vikings are hurting. Tennessee Titans, they got the Mayo man, Levis. The Rams are the Rams, but they don't have Aaron Donald no more, so you ain't gotta worry about the
They
D
end up
line killing
drafting
you.
Bear verse to fill that role.
I mean, but even then though, like I said, like they can make something shake, but he just gotta manage the game. He gotta manage it.
He for sure had to be the epitome of a game manager
Right.
through this stretch. Because if I'm the Packers, I'm sitting with Malik. I'm telling like we don't want you to do too much. We want you to basically just do enough. You got weapons. You got Josh Jacobs. You have Christian Watson. You have all these players. On top of that, Packers got a really good defense.
Yeah.
So you want to manage, and then this week you might see Josh Jacobs because he gonna get a lot of carries.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
He gonna be a workhorse.
so I'm interested to see how they move the next few weeks. So now we get into our favorite topic. Now we get into college, and now man, there was a lot of games last night. It was a lot of good games last night. We're gonna we're gonna open up with the top game that happened: Texas versus Michigan. What did you like from Texas? What do you think they could work on? Do you think they find where they at?
As of right now, they're fine where they're at.
Hmm.
The true test for Texas is not going to come until they play Georgia.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's their true test. I mean, you got to look at this, man. Like, I mean, Quinn Ewers did a hell of a job spreading the ball around.
hmm
His tight end got 7 targets, 7 receptions. Bond, Golden, Blue, like the ball went to everybody.
yeah.
The ball went to everybody. And shout out to Sarkeesian for calling the plays that he did and giving everybody a touch. But Michigan didn't have an answer. I mean, yeah, they got Will Johnson. Yeah, but the fact is that he can't guard everybody.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? He can't do it. Like they were literally doing what they wanted to Michigan. You know?
And Will Johnson, man, they was doubling him. They was not letting him get off.
Uh,
Their offensive scheme, their defensive scheme for Texas was damn near perfect yesterday.
they almost played a perfect game. Yeah. I'll give you that. They almost played a perfect game. And then to go to Michigan, a
Yeah.
tough place to play, and beat Michigan like they stole something is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know people don't like them, especially you, team up north, and all this, that, and third.
The funeral arrangements is coming soon.
Funeral. I can't. But but yeah, man, it was bad, and you could tell it was almost like how you would watch back in the day when the Big Ten used to play the SEC.
Yeah.
You know, that's how bad it looked. You know what I'm saying? Like a back in the day score when the SEC wouldn't let the Big Ten breathe. You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people gonna be like, I know a lot of people gonna look at the score and they're gonna see, if I'm not mistaken, 31-13.
No, 31-12.
31-12. Everybody gonna be like, well, they scored the game. The game was close. The game was not close, dog.
No, it wasn't close at all.
Technically, the game was over at halftime. You want to be honest.
Yeah.
Quinn Ewers is literally the epitome of a college version of a game manager. He did. If you want to talk about damn near a perfect game, he did what he needed to do. And one thing I love about it is the last 2 weeks he's not overdoing it. He's not overdoing his check downs. He's not over analyzing. He literally is in the flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is he gonna be perfect? No, you ain't gonna see nobody throw 20 for 20, 300. No, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
Has it happened? Probably, but it's not. Not. But he's in a flow, and you can tell Texas is in the flow. You can tell that Texas is gonna make a run. I do think Texas will give Georgia a problem when that do come if both teams are healthy. That's gonna be a good game to watch.
See, and then you got to think they play Oklahoma the week before they play Georgia. Like, so you got a rivalry week, and then you got Georgia.
Yeah.
But you got to come ready to play. You got to
Now,
come ready to play.
that's gonna be that's gonna be a good one. Michigan need to figure out who their quarterback is. They're like Michigan offense. Outside of their tight end, I keep forgetting his name, but I know on the mock draft they got him going in the top 20.
Who, the tight end?
Yeah. Um,
Loveland.
Michigan need to figure out their offense identity because your defense can't do everything, dog. And even if the defense was getting beat yesterday like a drum too, but something gotta give, right?
Yeah.
First of all, you need to establish your offense identity. What you gonna do, right? Then
Right.
after you do that, your defense, on the other hand, y'all gotta get stops
Mm-hmm.
because y'all couldn't stop a parked car. Like, they gave y'all a ball and y'all still couldn't do nothing with it.
Right.
Like, Texas was bored at halftime.
I can
So
believe it.
so now moving forward, Michigan, who are you? We're gonna give y'all the same speech we gave Florida State. Who are you? What are you gonna do? Who first of all, who's your quarterback?
Right.
What are you gonna do? What's your game plan? What are you gonna do? Who are you? And that for Michigan to even Florida State, y'all got the same resume. Who are y'all?
Yeah. They got to, for one, here's the thing. When you do a two quarterback system, one quarterback is always mobile,
Yeah,
more mobile. So what the defense is going to do, they're going to start keying in on that.
yeah,
They're going to start moving into the box for that. Or Orgy, what's his name? Orgy is just not that guy right now. If you're gonna roll with Warren, roll with Warren. Roll
yeah,
with him. You know what I'm saying? Keep him on the field. He's gonna have some learning pains, some growing pains. Let him go through that.
yeah.
But don't keep switching him and pulling him out and putting Ori in, Orgy in, and whatever his name is. Bruh. And then you got a workhorse and Donovan Edwards. He's only touching the ball 8 times. Like, come on, man. Be real.
And Michigan is known for rushing. They known for drive down the field, put the ball in their running back, and go, like they have Blake Corum. I don't know what changed, but you went from running the ball like crazy to basically you're not really even using your running backs.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. The guys went to the NFL.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like you went away from what made Michigan known for the last 2 years to more than 2 years. I don't know how long John Harbaugh been there, but you went away from what made Michigan. Pound the ball and keep it pushing. You got 2, maybe 3 good running backs. One gonna get drafted. One probably gonna get drafted later or go undrafted. So just never know. But at the end of the day, Michigan need to find out who they are moving forward because their schedule ain't gonna get easy either.
I think for Michigan, they're gonna have to figure out that they need to be a balanced team.
Yeah,
They got to be balanced, and I think play action, running the ball, and then play action is going to be where they succeed at. But man, they gotta. I mean, when you look at their schedule, I mean, they got an Arkansas State team, they got USC, they got Minnesota, and then they got Washington. So
they might go 2-2 in that one.
I mean,
Might.
yeah, 2-2. I agree.
We see some low ranked teams beat
Bro.
some ranked teams, so they might go 2-2. Because you don't know what to expect from Arkansas State. And I think Arkansas State is what 1-1 or 2-0.
Let me see. I'll let you know right now. They are currently 2-0.
Yeah, so a lot of these teams that's not ranked are hungry, dog.
Yeah.
You can't go there and be like, oh, we Michigan, man. We gonna beat them. We gonna okay. Now we about to
Mm-hmm.
get to it. They're gonna do y'all like North Illinois just did Notre Dame. It's gonna be an
Right.
upset. And now we sit here and we talk about Notre Dame. My problem is y'all did too much. And I sat there and watched every bit of that game.
Okay.
Notre Dame did literally too much. They tried to get cute and it hurt them.
Right.
And they thought they was gonna go to Northern Illinois, and they thought they was gonna sit there and punish them. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna pass it. They're gonna blow them out. Northern Illinois like, nah, dog, we got this. Northern Illinois defense, their front seven is scary. You talking about was making Notre Dame quarterback run for his life like he a deer in headlights? Like, bro, like they was getting to him. Like they was literally getting to him. If I'm not mistaken, Notre Dame quarterback also got hit to a point where he got hurt at the end of the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So Northern Illinois brought the pressure, and they in a sense took away the pass and made them run, and
Right.
then they stopped the run. It was a field goal game, but Northern Illinois, let me not say Illinois, but Northern Illinois came out on top, and it was a huge upset. If I'm not mistaken, that's their first upset against a AP team in like 30 years.
Who? Northern Illinois?
Yeah, because the coach used to play their head coach used to play for another Northern Illinois, and he said when he was there, they never beat a ranked they never beat a ranked team, a high ranked team.
Um,
I think that's their first win against a top 10 team since in like the last 30 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Possibly. I'm not too sure about that one. I think they beat somebody. I know they.
A top 10 team?
No, not top 10. No,
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 no, I'm
no,
saying
no.
like that's their
Yeah,
first
top 10. No.
top
Okay.
10 ranked team in 30
I
years.
thought you were talking about just ranked opponent.
No, top 10.
Yeah. But
Like,
yeah, man, they came to play. They
yeah,
came to play and they did one thing great. They did not turn the ball over. They did not turn the ball over. And when you beat these bigger schools, the one thing that has to happen, and something I was taught in college when I was there, is that the offense can't turn the ball over. The defense has to play outstanding, and you have to limit it. You have to limit it your mental errors.
yeah,
You know, that one time you bust coverage, they're gonna see that. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? One time you get out of your lane or get out of your gap, they're gonna hit that hole. So um I mean, shout out to the Huskies, man. Shout out to them, but they played the game how it's supposed to be played, and then they ran for what 160 over
yep,
160. So I mean, as a unit, that's crazy work, boy.
yeah. Man, but man, it was a lot of great games last night, man. A lot of these true freshmen are surprising the hell out of me this year.
Yeah.
Like you got some true freshmen that's really like playing like they upperclassmen.
Oh, absolutely.
Talking about a true freshman, even though I think he's on a piss poor O line. Jordan Seaton did good last night, but Colorado didn't do good last night. They couldn't get the offense going. Their defense in the second half was a shutout. They didn't let them score. But it don't mean nothing if your offense can't score. It don't mean nothing if your offense
Right.
can't push the pace. Then Shiloh ended up breaking his forearm.
Yeah. Now looking at the whole game, Shador was sacked 5 times.
Yeah,
I blame half the sacks on the O line, half the sacks on Shador.
yeah,
Shador needs to get the ball out quicker,
yeah,
get the ball out of his hands. The pick six he threw, I don't know what he was really waiting for or looking at, but I mean, that's a touchdown.
yeah,
Um, what's his name? Dylan Raiola almost threw a pick six, which ended up miraculously, basically end up in the Nebraska's wide receiver's hands all of a sudden. I mean, so the game could have took a turn,
yeah.
could have changed, should have shifted momentum. But I mean, that O line, man, the O line and the defensive line has to. They got to do something. They
Yeah.
got to do something. I don't know what it is, man, but they got to, because they can't run the football and they can't stop the run.
I think not only that, I think what's really like teeing me off against Colorado. Stop waiting to the second half to turn your defense up. Play like that all 4 quarters. You get Blaze for 21 points in the first half. And the only reason I say 21 because Shador threw a pick six, so I'm not counting that towards the defense. You get Blaze for 21 points. Then you come out in the second half and decide you want to play shutdown defense. You supposed to play like that all 4 quarters. And then on top of Shador, as much as I think he's gonna be a great quarterback, as much as I think that he will be good in the NFL, bro, being too nice is gonna hurt you. And I think another thing, stop force feeding Travis, dog. Everybody know the games. Everybody know the game plan. It's going to Travis. You got 3-4 other receivers that's literally gonna get drafted.
Yeah.
Jimmy Horn touched the ball twice. And there was one play that I watched. Jimmy Horn was wide open, and you literally try to force feed the ball to Travis. Stop! Like you literally gotta. Your takedown yesterday was horrible. Your read yesterday was piss poor. Your offensive line was piss poor. And the only reason why they didn't get a piss poor effort in the game one because you got sacked once, which could have been more. But we already know how that went.
Mm-hmm.
Your D line need to play all 4 quarters, all 4. Bentley almost got thrown out for a targeting call. Shiloh gone for the rest of the season, so now you got to figure out who's about to replace him. He got a broken forearm.
I think they got to figure it out, man. They just got to figure it out. I was going for Colorado, especially in this game, because I don't really like I don't like him as a player. Dylan Raiola. Shout outs to him.
Too much Patrick Mahomes.
Right. It's just too much. It's just he's just not an individual.
Yeah.
But he played a decent game. He did what freshmen are told to do.
Yeah.
Go out there, make the right throw, make the safe throw, and then don't turn the ball over. He did that. But man, I do not know what Coach Prime need to do.
Cuss them out. Pull his belt off, give him a whooping. Maybe they need one.
I mean, bro, man, look, I know he's a very religious man and everything. I get it. But dog, the devil got to come out that joint, man. I'm sorry.
And think about it is, and it now the question would be because when Colorado started 4-0 last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they don't know what 4-0. Then I know Travis went out, and I think they lost every game after that.
Yeah.
Which, in a sense, last year they could have beat USC, but we already know how that went.
If they would have had the ball last, they would have won.
Oh yeah, USC smart. They won't give Shador the ball, but now the thing is, can they bounce back? Because they got Colorado State.
I believe they will.
But my problem here go my thing. Can they bounce back consistently? Because when they lost last year, they kept losing. They couldn't close out games. They couldn't get. Can they bounce back consistently? That's my whole thing with Colorado. Can they be consistent when it comes down to winning? Can they be consistent when it comes down to defense? Their defense is a second half defense. Their defense have not unlocked the full game defense yet. And now your leader on defense is gone.
So
what do you do?
So for one, they have to find another leader. Yeah. And then Shiloh has to continue to be the leader.
Yeah.
Whoever the defensive coordinator is,
the secondary coach that was from the Bengals last year.
Okay, I'm pulling my guys aside, my dogs, my guys I believe in, and I'm like, man, look, y'all got to turn it up. Y'all got to turn it up because you got Colorado State, Baylor, UCF. Those are your next 3 games. You can really get rolling on Colorado State.
Yeah,
get them up out of there. You're real, Baylor's pretty good. I've seen them play. UCF, they're beating up on sorry teams, so they'll get a challenge when they play Colorado.
Yeah,
but I
do think Jimmy Horn will have a good game because if I'm not mistaken, that's his old team. That's Jimmy Horn's old team. He used to play for UCF, right? Him and Weaver, right?
Was it UCF?
Was it UCF or Southern Florida? I think it was UCF because I think he changed. UCF to Colorado. So
Okay.
because him and Weaver was teammates then. So
Okay. But yeah, man, you gonna have to really step up and show something, man.
yeah,
Like this is your gut check. This is that what you gonna do when your back is against the wall. And even though their back are not is not necessarily against the wall,
yeah,
we gotta we gotta turn this up early. We
yeah,
gotta turn it up early. And then I'm gonna say this, man. I know Prime wants ready players, but the high school recruiting scene is something that he's just gonna have to attack.
yeah,
Instead of just getting these, 5-star and 4-star players, he got to go and get those three-star dogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for stars, but he's gonna have to build through the transfer portal and through
yeah.
um high school.
Like
So
the transfer portal is no problem. And I'm pretty sure if he recruit high school, he said he recruit 5-10 people. But even if you recruit high school, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to play for Dion, especially now you got Warren Sapp over there. You about to have Air Reed back there as your secondary coach next year. So it's like Air Reed can recruit. Then you got
yeah,
Warren Sapp. People gonna want to play for Warren Sapp. Then you have Dion. So you got a lot of NFL experience on your team. But difference is, I know for a fact Warren's not a good person if he's angry. He don't like to lose. Dion don't like to lose. But my problem with Dion is this, right? He said that back back in our day, we played for each other. He said I want y'all to play for us. Don't play for y'all, play for us. Because when y'all play for us, playing for yourself will pay off when y'all get to the next level. Right?
right.
I I do think that Shador is Travis Hunter friendly. Like you got other weapons. And yesterday, I thought it would have been a game that Will Shepard was gonna go off because Will Shepard had the mismatch in the whole game. Legitly, I don't know why. I don't know what Nebraska was thinking about putting the shortest guy on the field on Will Shepard. I think Will like 6'3", 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
And Shador literally had Will. I watched that game from beginning. Had Will open four times and literally never threw him the ball. The only time he threw the ball when Will did a slant or he did a hitch route. Will had 3 straight routes and was wide and did not get the ball because he kept force feeding Travis, and that's gonna be dangerous, dog. You got LaJohntay Wester, you got Omari Milowicz should be fucking playing. You have Will Shepard. Hayden did good in the receiving game yesterday. He went out and caught some passes and scored. No, LaJohntay Wester scored. My bad. Um, but Shador need to get everybody involved. Everybody. Like, it's not just one receiver on the field. And think about it is Travis is getting double and you still trying to force him the damn ball.
I I think this is the time when you look at film and you be like, Shador, you got to play better.
Yeah.
You got to do better.
Because to me, this is the worst college game he ever had, in my opinion.
Mm,
That
I
I
think
see.
it was, I think it was the worst because it was on prime time.
Yeah.
Because he threw. Cause, I mean, he was 23 of 38, 244, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 5 sacks. So when you look at it, for one, shout out to Nebraska's defense because
Their front
they
seven
they
here.
returned everybody.
Their front
They,
seven here.
they return everybody, and that's how you win in college football. You return your starters. But anyway, um, I think when they watch the film, Shador's going to have to really accept the fact that he's force feeding Travis.
Yeah.
You're force feeding. And I get sometimes I know majority of the time Travis is open and I get it, but you got a lot of weapons, dog, and you got to use them. And I would and another thing too, I would figure out what the protection is for your O line.
Yeah.
Put them in the right protection because yesterday I mean they looked like they were trying to guard. They were trying to run the ball on a pass play. Like it looked bad, man. It looked
I think
terrible.
denying that Colorado should start the game off with running. You started off with basically a screen. And both times, I think Travis dropped one or Horn dropped one, but I know LaJohntay Wester dropped the other one. They started off with dropping the ball back to back.
Right. So I mean they're gonna have to figure it out, man. They're gonna have to figure it out.
So so now we have out the Alabama game. They played Southern Florida, right? I think half it was like 13-14.
Mm-hmm.
Then Alabama went and turned up in the second half. I told you this. I sat here and I was like, it's gonna be a close first half, and Alabama going to run the score up in the second.
Right.
You sat here and you told me, nah, I think Alabama is gonna go ahead and get them out the way.
I did.
And the only reason why I said that is because if you ain't played a team, or when you some of these good teams, it's like a feeling out price. You want to see what they want to run with, and I do think Alabama played around and they were like, oh shit, they serious. Let me go ahead and lock in. And you saw the adjustments in the second half. Jalen Miro, if I'm not mistaken, ran for 40 some yards in the TD, and it got called back because of a holding call in the offensive lineman. Um, the first so far in these first 2 weeks, it's a lot of holding calls. It's a lot of holding calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this year, I think it's the most targeting calls that NCAA have received. That from the games that have been played so far in all last week, they literally had a total of 25 targeting calls.
I mean, because what they're doing is they're trying to take out a certain way of tackling. They're trying to take that out.
Yeah,
But if I'm leading with my shoulder, my
yeah,
helmet may also hit him as well.
yeah,
It's just the way it is.
yeah,
Like, I mean, football is a violent sport, a very violent sport. You can't take out certain head-to-head contact. You
yeah.
can't. You can't avoid it. But in reference to the game, I mean, Alabama players was laughing at South Florida when they first came in. I knew they weren't gonna take them serious.
Yeah.
Halftime came around, the board and went into the locker room and cussed them out. And now you're looking at 42-16 at the end. But it was closer than that. Shout out to South Florida. They played a great game. They just ran out of steam. You know what I'm saying?
I do I do wish, and I'm man, it's gonna keep happening no matter how much I wish upon a star, that these teams take these low ranked teams seriously,
That'll never happen.
because they're gonna be another Notre Dame,
Yeah, but the reason, see, here's why.
because these
Here's
low
why.
ranked teams are getting better every year.
Yeah, they're getting better. But if you ever look at it, every year there's an upset from a lower ranking team or a low team. There's
Yeah,
always a upset.
yeah,
These kids look at it like it would never happen to us.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Until it happens to you. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Um, you need to lock in, man. You just need to lock in for every game like it's your last, like it's the national championship game. And you just gotta go out there and play. You gotta make the plays that when you're called upon, you gotta go make those plays.
Right.
And I'm just keeping that 100.
So now, man, I don't know if you got to watch the highlights or tune into the Miami game. Oh, count.
I didn't watch the Miami game. I knew they were gonna thrash Florida A&M, bro. Like,
Like I'll watch it to see like his progression as far as like I bro, you want to talk about fluid like that? You talking about weapons? He got everybody involved.
I mean, that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? When you're playing against a low ranking team, we're talking about like Florida A&M. Like when you talking about Florida A&M and stuff like that, like, bro, we should be having a blast out here. We should be working on stuff, your technique, your footwork, all these things, man. And we should be getting better.
Yeah.
Dog. I mean, 20 for 26, 304, 3 tuds. Man, come on. That's an easy day.
So from the games you watched, or even if you went back and you watch highlights of different games, what play or what plays or what player stood out to you?
Let me tell you something. There's a boy in Boise State. There's a guy in Boise State. He is an alien. He is not real. This boy, what's his name? Hold on. Let me tell you his name. Genty. Genty is unreal. Genty is unreal, bro. It's like he gets hit and he's unfazed. He just bounce off of him and just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
He had 25 attempts, 192, 3 tuds. looked very good, very good. I can see. I'm not gonna lie. What year is he? Doesn't matter. If he had another year, he's out of there.
By
Somebody's-
saying junior,
Is he a junior?
yeah, ain't he like a junior?
I can't. I have to check. But if he's a junior, bro, somebody's gonna throw the bag at him. Somebody's gonna throw the bag at him, and he's gone. I won't be surprised if Oregon try to pick him up. So that's one of them. Quinn Ewers played a hell of a game. And who else? I got one more person. I just need to see. Oh, and my man from Tennessee. My man from Tennessee. Nico. I don't know how to say that boy last name. Nico. I don't know. Shout out to my boy Los, who played for Tennessee. But Nico went off, man. Nico went crazy. So
Nah, for me, I think out of games I did watch, the one hand catch, I think from Coastal Carolina, I think. And like he went up and like just snagged it with the opposite hand backwards and like literally just nabbed it and pulled it down.
which
And I
game
was
was
like,
that?
I think it was Coastal Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's Coastal Carolina.
Because I know Marshall and Virginia Tech had one of those.
Marshall.
Yeah.
But I was watching Coastal Carolina soon. They had a one hand catch. It's a lot of phenomenal catches this year. A lot.
Man, them boys be working, man.
Yeah, we know they've been watching Odell a lot apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So now we move into Sunday. Now we move into Sunday on this beautiful Sunday. There's a bunch of games, NFL games being played. We have Steelers, Falcons. We had a lot of teams in play. We got some teams playing at the moment. What are you looking for as far as Sunday? Who are you looking for to seeing? What games are you eyeing?
Well, for my Broncos, see my Broncos versus the Seahawks, Bo Nix, see how he's gonna play. Jags and Dolphins. I wanted to see if the high powered offense in the Dolphins is still there.
Mm-hmm.
And Texans and Colts. So those are the first games, and then the afternoon games. I really want to see Cowboys and the Browns.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I got to see that
Because
because Dak just got paid.
Because Dak just got paid, but he got a healthy Deshaun, which
Mm-hmm.
freed up a lot of money for the Browns because he took they restructured his contract. Everybody on the Cowboys is paid now, so now when
Well, Micah got to get paid.
I mean, they're gonna pay him, but what I'm saying, like right now, everybody got paid.
Right.
Now everybody got their money. Now it's no more talking. What can you do? What are you going to do? CD got his money. Dak got his money. Micah gonna get hit. They're gonna pay Micah. They're not gonna let Micah walk.
Yeah,
So
man, you never know.
if that'd be dumb if we do that one.
I mean, it's dumb, man. But when your numbers, when your books don't add up right, or when you ain't got the money, you gotta let them go. You know what I'm saying? You got now.
So
If this was college,
yeah,
Jerry Jones would be able to afford anybody.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just can't, man.
If Jerry Jones had a college team, oh my god, it'd be the richest team in college.
Yeah, they'll have some undertone racism. It'll be crazy.
But I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I'm looking forward to seeing them. See if they're gonna make a statement win or see if it's gonna be a close win. I just hope they win. If not, we already know if they don't win, it's gonna be all over ESPN in the morning.
Right.
The Seahawks one is intriguing because can Geno Smith bounce back in his 30 years as a Seahawks starter?
I hope he don't bounce back. I hope he don't. I need Bo Nix. We need to be Bo believe. You know what I'm saying? We need to believe in Bo.
As far as Steelers and Falcons, I do have Steelers winning. I am a Steelers fan, so I am biased as far as that. But I do believe we got the better defense. I do believe that all connecting our defense will help us win today, personally. But I do think our offense will make enough plays to put it away. Also,
Right.
um, the Colts game is intriguing because Anthony Richardson is back from injury, so and they said that he added on, I think, 20 pounds of muscle.
Man, if he did, bro, he already a big boy.
So I'm intrigued to see how to go because they high powered, they deep. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about the games that's playing, man, and I can't wait to see who wins, who lose, who why they lost, or how they won. Man, there's a lot of good games for sure. I think the NFL did good as far as scheduling these games because it's a lot of like closeness. You really can't bet on who gonna win.
I mean, shoot, but we know them gamblers now. They
Oh, well,
they'll bet on anything. They'll bet on anything. But I feel like there's some good matchups here, and you know, I think a lot of us want to see how the rookies play.
yeah.
See them second year guys, see how they play, and then really just go from there, man.
I will keep my eyes on the Bears game, see how Caleb Williams perform in his first NFL game.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Uh, Giants. Who else? It's another rookie that's intriguing me. Oh, Jalen Daniels. See how he his first game. I know Michael Penix ain't gonna play. And he played for the Falcons. I know he's not gonna play unless Kirk Cousins get hurt again.
which is probably.
Yeah, because T.J. Watt just knocked his helmet off. So we yeah. So we gonna find out. But thank y'all, man, for watching, for supporting us. It's your boy Sean.
It's your boy Coach Lightwork, man. I love and appreciate all y'all, man. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling, man. We keep bringing y'all this content, and do different things like that. But I appreciate it and I love y'all, man. I really do.
Keep supporting us. Keep rocking with us. We are in the middle of finalizing some merch ideas. We're gonna get some stuff done. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If this your first time rocking with us, man, we already got content on. Go watch the other ones, man.
Right.
Like those, share those, subscribe, click your notification button so you know when we post. And we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.